in high definition from KGMB and KHNL. This is your source for breaking news. Hawaii News Now at 5.
The winner of the 2014 Heisman Memorial Trophy is Marcus Mariota of the University of Oregon.
It's official. Local boy Marcus Mariota takes home the coveted trophy with a dominating win. Good evening. Let's get right to Chris TANAKA, who is standing by live in New York with more on Mariota's emotional win. Chris.
Good evening, Lisa. Yes, the statistics will show that Marcus Mariota was the most dominating player in college football this year. He appeared on 95% of all ballots nationwide. That's the highest all time. He won all 6 voting regions, and he took a total of almost 91% of the total ballot, the second highest margin of all time. However, it's the emotion he displayed that will be the hallmark of this as we look back at it through history. In case you didn't have a chance to watch, or in case you just want to watch again, we're going to bring you the entire acceptance speech from New York. It was one marked by emotion, one marked by an outpouring of it, and one marked by victory for not only Marcus, not only Oregon, but the entire state of Hawaii as well. Please join us in taking a look again at Marcus's acceptance speech.
Thank you. I am humbled to be standing here today and honored by this award. Thank you, Heisman Trust, for making this night possible. Everything you do has made so many dreams come true. Amari, Melvin, it's been a pleasure to meet you both, and I wish you continued success. This award belongs to my teammates. The amount of hard work and sacrifice that each of them has made has not gone unnoticed. Thank you to the offensive line and their ability to fight through adversity. Thank you to the skill guys who constantly make my job a lot easier. Thank you to the defense for making our team complete and bailing the offense out of bad situations. And to all my teammates, I love every single one of you, and I'm truly grateful for all the experiences. I hope each of you will take pride and understand that this is your trophy. Coach Helfridge, Coach Frost, and Coach Kelly, thank you for the opportunity. You took a chance on me, and I'm truly grateful. And to the rest of the coaches and teachers throughout my life, thank you for the countless life lessons that have shaped me into who I am today. Thank you to the University of Oregon for their education and support. Thank you to the community of Eugene for the hospitality and allowing me to meet wonderful people like Phil Knight. Phil and Penny, thank you for all your contributions to the university. And to Duck fans everywhere, thank you. To the men of Kalaipo Haku and the St. Louis Brotherhood, thank you for teaching me to always be mindful and faithful. A special thanks goes to my boys who believed in me. Thank you. To Hawaii Ne, thank you for teaching me humility and respect. Two aspects of my life that I will never change. So the Polynesian community, I hope and pray that this is only the beginning. Young polyathletes everywhere, you should take this as motivation and dream big and strive for greatness. This is the hardest part. Finally, Mom, Dad, Matt, and the rest of my family, thank you. Thank you for sacrificing and providing me and Matt every opportunity we could ever have. Words can't express how much you guys mean to me. I'm truly grateful to have you guys in my life. Mom and Dad, thank you for your love and sharing that with me and Matt. We're truly grateful. Wha'awhitai tele lava. God bless and go Ducks.
The emotion that he quelled on the field and during multiple interview sessions all season long pouring out of Marcus here tonight in New York City. It was amazing. And it was a win that, interestingly enough, is a contradiction. You singled out for your performance as an individual, yet Marcus somehow managing to make this not necessarily all about him, but about the entire state of Hawaii as well. Here's how he responded to my question about Ohana and what it means, and describing that for the people on the mainland.
I mean, Ohana means family, and you know, that's it right there. I mean, in Hawaii, you know, if one person is successful, the entire state is successful, and you know, to be a part of that, it's something special, and you know, it's hard to explain, but you know, I'm just grateful to be a part of it, and thankful that I'm from Hawaii, and you know, just again, just thankful.
Amazing young man. Marcus right now is doing a host of national radio interviews as we speak. It has been part of a busy press circuit tour. Of course, Monday night he's got the gala, celebrating all of his victories here, of course, leading up the week before. And then, hey, how about this for a cherry on top, Lisa? He gets to do the top 10 list with David Letterman right here in New York City. So a bounty for Marcus Mariota, and once it's all done, oh yeah, he gets to focus on playing the previous Heisman winner, Jameis Winston, and the Florida State Seminoles New Year's Day in the national semifinals. Talk about a busy schedule.
Definitely can't wait to see them on the Letterman show. But Chris, I'm sure that Marcus is soaking up this moment, but many are already wondering, as you mentioned, about the Rose Bowl, his NFL prospects. Is he sort of still being tight-lipped about that?
You know, all throughout this process, there have been multiple media opportunities. Let me just give you a rundown of what he did today since arriving, Lisa, from Baltimore. He had a Pac-12 luncheon, which he attended and answered questions. Then he went to the CBS Network studios and answered more questions. He won the award. Before that, had to answer questions, and has done so answering questions even afterwards. So it has been busy. He's entertained all manner. Certainly they will continue. I'm fortunate enough now to be joined by the next best thing, head coach Mark Helfrich of the University of Oregon. Let me ask you, Coach, first things first, thank you for joining us on live television in Hawaii.
Absolutely.
What did you make of that emotion he displayed in that announcement, in that victory speech?
I think it was just kind of a glimpse of who he is. He's a very passionate guy. The love he shows at, you know, whether it's to his teammates or to his program, to his city, we see in the form of work, in the form of conversation, in the form of just, you know, him doing his thing. But he's a very, you know, he's a guy that's full of a ton of love, and I'm sure, you know, obviously a lot of that is where he's from.
When we spoke in Eugene a few weeks ago, I asked you what you saw in Marcus when you came to recruit him, more from an athletic standpoint. But you mentioned he stuck out to you as an individual, as a person,
Absolutely.
as a son, as a brother, didn't he?
Absolutely. You know, when I went around St. Louis the first time, it was almost made up. You know, it was like he's the greatest person in the world. He's the 4-point student. He's, you know, and so you're waiting for this guy to not be very good. You know, there has to be something wrong with this guy. And went out to practice, and the first thing they did was about 30 minutes of conditioning, and he won every single drill. And he was running the practice. He was running the show almost without saying a word. You know, it was a presence. The guy, he has it, you know, that people always talk about. And he's grown into a more vocal guy, you know, he just has a great sense of leadership. Sometimes it's putting his arm around somebody and talking to him. Sometimes it's, you know, a little bit more, has a little higher volume than others. But he's a great person, you know, just a great person first and foremost.
After you won the Pac-12 championship, were you able to advise him before he went down this rabbit hole on what to expect and how much of a rigor it was going to be?
Right, a little bit. You know,
yeah.
we've been talking about this even last year of trying to manage at that time 20 hours of biology and doing the things in college that he was trying to accomplish, and then this year is even a little bit more. Whatever the right word, scrutiny, coverage, all those things with the college football playoff down the pike, and then a potential Heisman Trophy run. But again, our media staff and Marcus had a plan, and like most things, he executed it perfectly.
Far be it from me to upstage the University of Oregon's first Heisman Trophy winner just minutes after it happened, but now you can get back to the ultimate goal, taking home a national championship. Is there a sense of relief for you for Marcus, for everyone, that you can get back to football now in some sense of normalcy?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That'll be Marcus's dream will be to no offense, to get away from the media for a little while and get back with his team. That'll be his ultimate goal, and just go out and do what he loves to do. But it's a great distraction, But I know he'll be excited to immediately refocus, and you flip on some Florida State film, and that'll get you refocused.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. Best of luck as you continue down this path.
Appreciate it very much.
Lisa, we're going to toss it back to you for now. Mark Helfrich with some great words as we continue our coverage of Marcus Mariota's completed quest for the Heisman.
All right, thank you very much, Chris TANAKA, live in New York. Well, it certainly is a significant moment in state history, and Mariota's life will never be the same. He's the first Hawaii-born player to take home the Heisman. He's the crown jewel of a growing contingent of Hawaii athletes to make it to New York. Since 2006, there have been 3 local players in the running. UHQB Colt Brennan went in 2006 and 2007, finishing 6th and 3rd respectively. And 2 years ago, Punahou grad and Notre Dame linebacker Manti Te'o came in at 2nd place. Of course, today the Crusader Marcus Mariota is bringing home the bronze trophy. Well, here at home, fans celebrated as they watched the announcement tonight at St. Louis School, Mariota's alma mater. Our Chelsea Davis continues our live team coverage. Chelsea.
Lisa, emotions may be running high in New York, and they're certainly flying here on the St. Louis School campus. Now, this is the Heisman tailgate, and I know it's wrapping up right now, but earlier today, there was more than 500 people, employees, families, and alumni, all celebrating and supporting the Marcus Mariota win. Now, Marcus began here in 2005 as a 7th grader and graduated in 2011. Now, I had a chance to catch up with some of the staff members and faculty here who knows Marcus personally, and they say he is just an epitome of a St. Louis gentleman. Now, during Marcus's speech, he pointed out his Crusader family, and the starting quarterback here at St. Louis now, Tua Tagovailoa, is just a sophomore and has worked with Marcus during camps and says he couldn't be happier for his role model.
I can speak for everybody else as well. I mean, people that don't even play the position as quarterback. People try to act like Marcus. I mean, not only on the field, but off the field as well.
Tagovailoa is also of Polynesian descent and says Marcus's speech truly touched his heart. And it just proves that he can do it too. And they want the Mariota family in New York to know they are all celebrating with them right here in Hawaii. Now, I know I mentioned that it's slowly wrapping up here. Tailgate started at 2 o'clock. But of course, everybody is still celebrating this extremely joyous occasion for the state and the school tonight. Reporting live from St. Louis School, Chelsea Davis, Hawaii News Now.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. And we will have much more on the Heisman win coming up in sports and later tonight on Hawaii News Now at 9 and 10. You can also find stories and videos at hawaiinewsnow.com. Don't go away. We'll be back with more of the day's headlines right after this break.